Hey guys, what's up? Brandon here, and welcome back to another episode of Pop Luck. Today I have with me some more Office Pops, and why I say more is because a few days ago I did all of my Office Pops from the original wave, and now I have more. Well, I've had more, but I didn't want to make that video too long, so I decided to kind of split it up because I have a lot of Office Pops. So today I have with me 5 Pops, and these are exclusives from that first set of Pops. So I don't have all of the exclusives that were released with that first set, but I do have a good lot of them. So our first one here is Prison Mike. This was a Hot Topic exclusive, and not all of them are in the box. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what the box of the original wave looked like if you hadn't seen that last video. So that's the original set there, which I did in the last video. And yeah, this one is very cool. I think that the original box honestly is better because they kind of changed up the design now. This one has like office supplies and stuff on the side, which is something that I really like. And also, each box has a quote from that character on this little bit. So that is a very cool detail. So here is our first one out of box, which is Prison Mike. This one is probably one of my favorite Pops from The Office. Just because it's a great moment and they really nailed it with this Pop. I do think that they nail it with every Michael Pop. They really do. This one has Prison Mike's bandana, which they got, they really nailed the bandana. There are a ton of cool little details on here. There's like a ton of detail on his suit with the tie and stuff, just a bunch of tiny things. So this one is a lot like the original Michael, but there are enough differences to make it like, it's not the exact same mold. He's standing in a different way. His arms are crossed. I would probably guess that the suit is a little different. This one is just a really nice figure. I'm a huge fan of this one, and it's different enough from the original Michael to definitely make it worth buying. This one is an awesome figure. So our next one up is Andy Bernard, which was a Target exclusive, and I was really glad I was able to find this one. This one has a ton of great detail. He's wearing like a plaid shirt, plaid I believe, shirt. He has Andy's banjo, which is, there's a ton of great detail on that banjo, and it goes to the back of the Pop with the strap. So that is something that is very cool. My only issue with it is that I don't know if it's the best Funko Pop, especially not from the Office line, because there's something off about it that just doesn't seem like Andy. And while I don't mean to knock it because it's a good Pop, if you didn't know that this was Andy, you wouldn't be able to guess that it was Andy. Maybe even with context that it was from the Office. Because like I knew that this one was from the Office when I first saw the image online, and it didn't say which character. And I didn't know. I guessed that it was Andy, but I literally didn't know. So, given the context, this one does look quite a bit like Andy, but they didn't nail this one, but it is a pretty good Pop, and I'm still really glad that I was able to get it. Our third one here is a Box Lunch exclusive, which I think is great. This is Jim Halpert dressed as Dwight Schrute. This one is an amazing Pop. I do have Dwight Schrute here with me because it is pretty similar to Dwight Schrute, so I wanted to compare them. For the comparison, these are them. They pretty much did use the exact same mold, except that Jim Halpert's nose is a little longer, which is a direct reference to the show, which is nice because in the show, Dwight's nose is too small, so that is very cool. The differences are that Jim's suit is like a dark gray, whereas Dwight's is brown, and Jim's eyes are a little different. They're a little bit more wide open. I would say Dwight's kind of standing up more, if you can see, where Jim is kind of standing straight forward. The hair color is just a little different, if you can see that. Maybe Dwight's a little taller, maybe it's just what I have them on right now. I think the glasses are pretty much exactly the same, but yeah, the ties are different colors too. But for the most part, they are pretty much the exact same Pop, just with a few little differences. But I do really like this one, and it really captures that moment, which was one of the best moments in the show when Jim dressed up as Dwight. So they did do a good job at capturing that, and I don't know what else they could have done to make it look more like Jim. Our fourth Pop for the day is Date Mike, which is a very cool Pop. And this is, before I review this one actually, this is just something that I wanted to point out. A lot of the next 2 Pops I have released with the later waves, at least from what I can recall, but for some reason they were still acting as if they were part of the original set, like the boxes were the same and stuff. So I think this one was from Wave 2, actually, which was the Christmas wave. But I decided to put it in this video because it's the same box as it has the original set on the back. So this is Date Mike. This one does have a ton of great detail. Like I said, they really do a good job with all of the Michael Scott pops. The pool stick is a really cool little thing. He's winking, which is really awesome. He has like the little kangaroo on his hat. This is one of the greatest Office Pops, in my opinion. The pool stick, like I said, is a very cool detail, and the shirt is kind of like open a little bit at the top. This one is amazing. Now for our last one of the day, which is, I believe, the first Stanley Hudson. I think this one released when they actually completely changed the box design, and yet it was still treated as part of the original set, and it was the original box design. So here we have Stanley Hudson holding the pretzel, because they do make two Stanleys. So this one's kind of, they make like Florida Stanley and this Stanley. This one was a GameStop exclusive. By the way, this was a Go Games and Calendars exclusive. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, this one is a GameStop exclusive. He's holding his pretzel, which already has a bite out of it, so that's a direct reference to the Pretzel Day episode. He has this crossword puzzle in his hand, which has like a ton of great little detail on it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is amazing, the small print that's on there. It is very amazing. So, this one does look a lot like Stanley. The pretzel is a really cool detail. I think that's how this one was, I think that's actually what this one is called, is Stanley Hudson with pretzel, or Pretzel Day Stanley, or something like that. So this one is also super cool. That is my last one for the day. I think that all of these are great Funko Pops. I do really like Andy Bernard. There's just something off about it, but I do love all 5 of the ones I have here with me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, and if you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. And I will see you on the next episode of Pop Luck.